Floss Tube. Welcome to my channel, Stitching is Elementary. My name is Carol Lee and this is Floss Tube number 13. But it's not a regular update video. Today I'm going to just show you some plans that I have for April, May, June, and July actually, but mostly for April. So I wanted to get in here before the beginning of April in case anybody wants to stitch along with me. So I thought in April, I've been feeling a lot like getting stuff done. I see Mania coming and I have some fun plans for Mania, but I don't want to start a whole bunch of new stuff until I finish some stuff. So my idea for April is to do hashtag almost done April and just post some finishes. So my idea is I picked out a bunch of my whips here that are close to being finished. The first four are more close to being finished than the second four. So I thought I'm going to work on one a week and see if I can get it done in that week and then start the next one, or at least getting much closer to being done. Some of them they have a lot more than others, so I may not totally finish them, but at least I'll be a lot closer. So I thought I'd go over and show you the whips I planned on working on in April today, and then just talk a little bit about my plans for Mania, and then what I plan on doing in June and July, the type of stitching. So let's get started. Okay, so the first week of April, I plan on working on, and I should be able to finish because I'm very close to being done, is the potting shed. And this was through Carly Court Cottage on Instagram, and Crafty Cottage Stitches was doing a stitch along for this, and they finished, but I'm almost done. So I want to get it finished up. It's so cute. So here's my progress so far. I'm working on it a lot. I just have to finish the border. I have to put in the flowers. I have to finish the sign. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it. It's starting to say herbs. It's in that white color. So it'll say herbs and then it'll be all black behind it. Yeah, and then it'll be done. So I figured this was a good one for the first week of April. I should be able to finish it with no problem and motivate me to keep on going. So that's week one. And then in week two, I was going to work on a project I had started from this sewing club book by Blackbird Designs. I started this a long time ago and never finished it, and I've put it away and I haven't touched it in a while. So let me find it. There's so many cute ones. If you don't have this book and you like Blackbird, oh my gosh, they're adorable. So it's the In My Garden. I feel like my light is weird, but I always say that. So this is the project, and I pretty much have everything done except for this big bird, the words, and some of these little doodads around here. So that'll be week two. Here's my progress on that. This is on Vintage Country Mocha 28 count. This was the first time I had tried linen in a 28 count, because for those who've been watching, you know, I've only been stitching for about 1.5 years. So I had been stitching on Ada, and I wanted to go to linen, but I couldn't see I was afraid I wouldn't be able to see it. So anyway, this is my progress. You know, let me put it on the board. This one was a lot littler than I thought it would be, even on 28 count. Sorry, it's so wrinkled. These haven't been pulled out in a while. So see, I have a lot done. I have to finish this tall flower over here, and then, like I said, that big bird, and then the words, and some of the doodads. So I think that's doable. So that'll be week two. And then week three was one it's been a long time since I had this one out. It was from Caterpillar Cross Stitch, and I only have the chart, so I can't show you that, but it was the Positivity Rules stitch along, and it used lots of bright colors, and it's really fun. If you remember, I was going to make it, finish it on a classroom wreath for my door, my classroom door, and it says all kinds of positive stuff on it, text, all kinds of positive text. And so I'm working on, I think it's this is month 3, so there's, I think, month 4 and month 5 still. So month 3 is I have to finish this rainbow, and then there's a cloud here, and then some stars and a moon over here. It's so cute. Oh, and a chimney. And then month 4 and 5, I think, come down here to finish. And that's just with DMC. And as I finish all these, I'll show you on my regular update video all the fabric and flosses that I had chose. I sometimes switch them out until I'm done, so, and I have showed what I was using before. So, oh, sorry for my dog. That will be week 3. No, Hazel. week 3, and then week 4 I was going to get back to my sew by row. Sadie, no. So here's my sew by row. I kind of stalled out on this because I was working on that potting shed, and then I started the strawberry house because of the hashtag strawberry social. But I finished that, so I'll get to show you that in my next update video, or if you follow me on Instagram, I showed a picture of it. I have to fully finish it and I haven't decided, but anyway. So I have a good bit done on this one, so I figure maybe I'll work on this a little bit each week in April, or it will fit in with my plans for Mania. So I could always finish it then if I don't totally finish it. But you know, even this month for the hashtag, if you want to just start something and try to get it to where it's almost done, you know, just try to get a huge chunk in, the idea is. So this is my progress. I think is exactly the same as my last update video. I have not touched it in a while. Yep. So I have to do all like the middle down. So these little quilt blocks, I have to do all those, and those. But it'll be super cute when it's done, so I can't wait. So that is the 4 weeks of April. So I plan on working on each of those. If I get them done early and still have time in that week, I will either go on to the next week's, but I think instead what I might do is work on some ones that I don't have quite as much finished. So I have another 4 here that have a good bit done, but not as much as those. So this one I had started last summer, and it was a free pattern by, I think it was free, or it was low cost, by Teresa Kogut, United We Stand. I can't really show you because I don't have the chart, but you'll probably recognize it from seeing other people's finished ones. So it's these 2 girls, and they have these big long dresses. So I think I was getting close to the 4th of July, and I was like, I'm not going to finish it this year, so I just put it away. So I would love to get some work in on those dresses and hopefully finish them up. They're long. They come like, hold on, let me put on the board. They come way down. There's a lot of stitching in those dresses. So they come like way down here, I think. But so cute. So that would be one I could pull out. And then Feast of Friendship, which I started last fall with a lot of people on Instagram, and FlossTube started this. It's so pretty. I love it. So I have the house done. I still have to do the roof, and I have some of the border done. This is on 32 count something bunny by Extrude Designs. It's one of my favorite. I can't find it anywhere now. I thought about just ordering it off of Etsy from the lady who is actually Extrude Designs has an Etsy shop, and I should have ordered this one. I ordered a couple other ones, and it comes from Budapest, Hungary, I think. So it's taking a long time. And now I'm wishing I had ordered this from her too. You can pretty much say to her, I'd like to order this much of this, and I think she dyes it for you and sends it. It's just you have to wait a while. So anyway, I keep going off on tangents, sorry. So you can see I have a good bit done. A good bit I need to get done on this one. I need to finish the roof is where I'm working now, and then I need to get over here and do the whole bowl of fruit and the words and everything, and finish the border too. There's still stuff to do for the border. But, you know, anything I get in is good, right? So that would be next. And then I have one more. And this one isn't as crucial because I'm working on it for hashtag dark 13 stitching. And on every 30th and 31st of the month, I work on this one. So it is my witchy one, Roveris Salem 1692. And I'm working on the frames. I'm going to do all the frames first and then finish all the silhouettes, because I started the frames with Carriage Black, and the silhouettes, the girls, I'm doing with DMC 310. But I started it with Carriage Black, and I'm almost out of Carriage Black, and I can't find it anywhere. It's really hard to find. So I have to finish this second row. So I have like 1.5 there, and then these 4 to do. And let me show you how much Carriage Black I have left. Not very much. You're going to be like, she's crazy. She's never going to have enough. I know. Here's what I have left. So if you know anywhere where we can find Carriage Black, let me know. because I've looked all over and I can't find it. Everybody's sold out. But I mean, I probably could find something close if I can't find more of that, but we'll see. So that was the last thing I had for April, if I have time to work on it. So then hopefully by the end of April, I'll have lots done and be ready to start Mania and not feel like I'm getting so overwhelmed with projects. So my plans for Mania are to do some patterns I've been really wanting to get done. So you know, you've seen in my videos before, I've talked about all the bee patterns I have. I have this whole bag of bee patterns that I would love to stitch up and put on my dining room wall as like a bee themed wall. And then I have a whole bag of sewing and tomato pincushion themed patterns, which I would like to get stitched for in this room. I would love to have like a whole bunch of stitched framed stuff up there. So I thought for Mania, I'm going to do the theme Sewing Bee Mania. So hashtag Sewing Bee Mania. So if you have a lot of sewing patterns or bee patterns and you'd like to stitch along with me, that would be great. But I thought I'd tell you now in case anybody wants to plan and figure out what they're going to do. So my thought is to do, so there's 4 weeks about in April, is to start one sewing theme and one bee themed pattern per week and work on those all week. And then next week start another sewing theme and another bee pattern. So I would start 4 of each in May and hopefully get a lot done on them. I know there's all kinds of ways to do Mania. I tried last year, which was my first year doing Mania, starting one every day, and that was just overwhelming to me. I like to work on things for like 2 or 3 days, so I just really didn't enjoy that, and with working it was just too much. So then I've heard people who start one every other day, but I thought I'd really like to get these done too, or get a lot done. So I think for me it'll work best to start 2 patterns a week, 1 sewing and 1 bee themed, and work on those all week, and I think I can probably get a lot done. Not finished, I doubt, but a lot done. So that's the plan for May. And then for June, I think I'm going to work on all Halloween. I did that last year in quilting and in stitching, because I know we have Christmas in July, but I think it'd be fun to do Halloween in June because I love Halloween. So I'm going to work on all Halloween stuff in June, and I have tons of Halloween cross stitch whips and tons more that I want to start. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. There'll be more information on that coming. And then in July, just do Christmas in July, and I'll probably do Jolly July, stitch along with them for the Fat Quarter Shop. And I'm sure there'll be all kinds of other great ideas that people come up with before then. So yeah, so that's my plans for April, May, June, and July. If any of that interests you, I'd love for you to stitch along with me. In April, if you do hashtag almost done April, and I can see what you're working on, and it can inspire me, and hopefully we can all inspire each other to finish some things up. And then for May, I'm going to do hashtag Sewing Bee Mania, BEE. So yeah, so that's my plans for April, May, June, and July. So I hope you are getting lots of stitching done. I hope you have a happy rest of your Sunday and a good week, and I should see you at the end of next week for my next update video. So happy stitching. Bye.